checks and drafts coming into your store. How much does that cost you? Who mentioned the checks and the drafts coming in? I may have done it. I've actually mentioned it. Anybody have that?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay. All right, well, Toyota Mag, I'll use you. How much do you think that cost you per car? Not on that car, but overall, your overall average is called $1,000. How much would you have made more if they didn't bring it? $500? Okay. So how often is that happening? Like out of 100 deals, how many times is that happening to you?
30% of the time. Yeah, about 30%.
All right, that is disastrous, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. If you're talking about in total cash deal, how many times people come in with ready to go checks?
Any deal. Like whether they come in with their personal check already filled out, or if they come in with a check from a credit union or something already filled out. Yeah. It's the already filled out's the problem. This one drives F&I managers insane because you do presentations when they have pre-filled out drafts and you get conversations like this, oh, I wish I'd have known about this before, I would have added, but I've already got my check. And as an F&I manager, it's like, you're like starting to boil a little bit. Why is this happening?
Salespeople aren't
consumers the power to buy whatever car they want, and they don't have to worry about getting marked up on rate.
Right, it is they're already pre-filled out. So that means they already got the numbers from you guys and have everything done, all the taxes, tags, they already got that money, right?
We didn't make the phone call.
What do you mean?
So, I mean, usually outside financing, or so if we're getting a deal and they're writing the check prior to coming in, that means that we did get it. It means that we didn't speak to the customer and discuss options before they cut that check.
Right. Do that. But here's where it's breaking down. It's not necessarily the customer. They're going to research the rate anyway. They have to have a conversation with you prior to them researching the rate, knowing they can get your rate, and they'll come do financing with you. But you have to have that conversation before they come in with a draft.
But a lot of people use the draft check because they go to their bank, they get 1.9, 2.9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have to pick a car.
Filled out.
Right. That's a whole, that's something. We'll talk about how to convert those.
They never talk to us first.
Right.
It's always
Right.
done at the tower and the
They're doing their
salespeople.
internet research and go, well, PSC's offering 2.9 for 60 months.
Mhm.
You know, can I get $15,000? And PSC says, sure.
Yeah.
You get your check and then you just go shopping.
Yeah, that's, well, I'll talk about that one before, but they still haven't filled it out until they know what car they're going to buy.
Correct.
It's the actual ink in the paper, because when they ink it, you're done. Now, I'm glad you mentioned PSECU, because one thing happens with this is if you don't nip this in the bud, it will start growing. And then what will start happening is, especially out in central and western PA, I see this all the time, dealerships are using 50 to 70% of their business is going to PSECU, which is a disaster and a problem. And I keep begging them not to do that. The reason it's a problem is you think they're really not going to want to sell them cars in about 5 or 10 years? You think they're just not going to get in that business? They're already in every other business. Why wouldn't they do that? They're going to. And now they have all your customers. They're coming in for finance, and they have the best thing. All they got to do is partner up with some dealers, and they're Carvana locally. They don't have to do anything. That's where they're going. So every time you give one of those credit unions, you are literally hurting yourself 5, 10 years down the road. Okay? But with these credit unions and checks, the problem is not the fact they got the checks. The problem is it's filled out. It's not filled out until they get what? What do they have to have?
Bill of sale or buyer's order.
Bill of sale, buyer's order. Okay? You can go and have meeting after meeting and talk to your blue in the face about, hey, make sure I see them before they leave because they got a check, I could hurt them. And they're like, oh, okay. And then literally 10 minutes later, here's my check. We just had this meeting. Say, yeah, I went to an F&I school and there's a new compliance rule in the state of Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, wherever, Jersey, whichever state you're from, and go, no longer can we have handwritten buyer's orders because we have a handwritten bill of sale or buyer's order. There could be a mistake on it, and legally, you're bound to that. Okay, so, and guess what? My 7 may look like a 1, your 1 may look like a 7, I don't know. It needs to be printed. Okay, so if somebody agrees to buy a car, I have to have a printed buyer's order. Where's the only place they can print a buyer's order? F&I office. So here's what it sounds like. Oh, customer's ready to go. Oh, they're paying cash. Can you print out a buyer's order real quick? Sure. Then you get to go talk to them. Oh, I'm getting the title of the car, I'm getting everything, your paperwork ready, you're gonna pick the car up tomorrow. You know, you told me you're paying cash. Is there actually gonna be a lien or is that your actual cash? And then you can do your conversions. You can do it then because you know they're there. And if they are really gonna pay cash or get their money somewhere else, you have the option to pitch all the programs, show them what they are, and they can buy them if they want. But that's the trick, printed buyer's order. Appliance thing, just you find a different path to go, right?